Morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Christy Wilbert, Senior Vice President at URL Insurance Group and manage the Medicare offerings team here. We have a special treat. We have Christy Myers here with us today from Mutual of Omaha, one of our longest carrier relationships. They've been in the market for a very long time, an old, reliable product. So thank you so much for joining us. And before I turn it over to her, I just want to go over a few things. There is a chat box on your bottom right-hand screen. It's blue. Go ahead and push that. That will give you access to chat as a group, ask questions and answers in the Q&A section. And then there are some handouts there for you today as well. We hope this is an interactive conversation and webinar today, so feel free to ask questions whenever something pops in your mind. I know sometimes if you wait till the end, you forget what you were going to ask, so feel free to do that. The webinar today is going to be recorded. It will be in our training library on our URL website today, probably like an hour or two after the presentation. And there are some great webinars out there for you that we've already done this year and that we've done in years past. So I urge you to go out and take a look what's available for you. We have webinars going on like 2 times a week right now, beginning of the year to kick us off. So, stay tuned, stay up to date with what's going on with us. And we're so happy that you're here joining us. And I'll turn it over to you, Christy.
All right. Well, I'm going to say this is going to be the best webinar. How often do you get to have a host and a host named Christy on the same one? I mean, this is going to be great. So,
We're a little biased, but
yeah, just a little. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. As Christy did mention, this is one of our long-standing relationships at Mutual of Omaha. So happy to be here bright and early with all of you this morning. And really, the topic here today that I want to go over is really that exceptional broker experience when you write with Mutual of Omaha. We do recognize in the senior health space, there's plenty of competitors out there, not only for Medicare supplement, but also for the ancillary products that we offer as well. So I really want to give you a flavor of what we have been working on to improve that experience with all of you. Not that it was ever bad, but we always want to continue to build on that experience that you do have with Mutual of Omaha, not only for yourself as the agent, but also for how you do interact with your client to make it easier to get business in the door and what happens thereafter once we need to service those policies that you sell. So happy to be here with all of you today. As she did mention, my name is Christy Myers, and I'm a national sales director here at Mutual of Omaha. Believe it or not, last year was my 30th year at Mutual of Omaha. So very happy to be here with all of you today. So let's just go ahead and get started. So, just a quick refresher, Mutual of Omaha, as we've mentioned here, we've been around for a very long time. So, founded in 1909 really does mean that you do have more than 115 years of experience at work for you. And with respect to financial ratings, we currently have an A plus rating with AM Best, which just means that third party entity has deemed us to have very solid financial marks, which is going to mean we will be well positioned in the future to ensure that we can meet our current and future obligations, especially when it comes to claims that might need to be paid. What makes us unique? Well, a lot of the other carriers in the market space you're going to find are actually positioned on Wall Street. We're not. We are owned by our policyholders. And that means that we are able to take that long term view, not a short term view for gain. We really do act in the best interest of our policyholders to ensure that they are getting the best that they can from us. So we're answering to them, not to people who are shareholders of a company. A little bit more about Mutual of Omaha, and I'm sure a lot of your clients are familiar with this. I know when I work at conventions and AEP events and whatnot, this gets brought up a lot to me. Many of you come up to the booth and even sing a song. I don't quite remember the song, but I'm so happy to hear that many of you do. But Wild Kingdom, debuted all the way back in 1963. And this was really one of those shows that has definitely left a legacy within the television world and the wild world. So back in 2023, we did relaunch this show. It's now Wild Kingdom Protecting the Wild. It's all about animal conservation. And there are all brand new episodes that you can watch on NBC on Saturday morning. So you can watch all the old content shows as well as all the new content shows. So check that out Saturday mornings on NBC. And then Medicare pioneers. So we definitely are one of those original carriers within the Medicare space. In fact, we did issue our very first policy the first year you could do that for MedSup, which is 1966. Back in 1966, the federal government did tap Mutual of Omaha to help administer both Part A and Part B claims with that new program. And today we do hold the position as the second largest Medicare supplement provider in the United States. And we have had that rate now for a number of years. Few just quick bullet points with respect to both our dental and MedSup policy. So for MedSup and dental, we do not charge a policy fee or an application fee. Different carriers call it different things, but you will never see one of those on either of those two products with Mutual of Omaha. For MedSup, we do have a 12-month rate guarantee from the policy effective date. So what does that mean? For somebody maybe aging into Medicare and maybe you're taking an application for somebody who's turning 65 and we'll say in June. You can take that application today because we do allow for you to take applications 6 months before their Part B effective date. But then they would be locking in their 12-month rate guarantee on that MedSup policy from June 1st to June 1st of 2026. So it's going off of when the effective date is, not the application or policy issue date. And then the MedSup policies are anniversary rated. So that's just like how I explained it. It would allow for your client to know when they could see a potential rate adjustment occur because it's always going to be on their policy anniversary date after that 12-month rate guarantee. All right, jumping into the topic at hand today, which is our exceptional broker experience. Let's kind of talk about what am I meaning here because that's a lot of words on screen, but this really has been our guiding light in the area of focus that we have been working on internally to continue to make that experience of writing business with Mutual of Omaha the best that it can possibly be. And we kind of lumped it into four different areas of focus, which include underwriting, technology, reporting, and then dental enhancements, which I'll talk about here in just a moment. So, kicking off with underwriting, I mean, this is really the heart of doing business with Mutual of Omaha for Medicare Supplement. And we are super happy to promote the fact that you, as an agent, once you do submit a fully underwritten Medicare Supplement case to our underwriting team, you have direct access to the underwriter that is assigned to that case. You don't go to some general queue where no one knows what you're talking about. It doesn't go in a pile of work to never be seen for months or weeks on end. We are there to help you get this stuff done quickly and effectively. We also offer a pre-screen option. So the fact that we have been writing business all the way back since 1966, maybe you have clients that are on an older block of business with Mutual of Omaha and they would really love to continue that coverage with us because they have loved the service that they have gotten from us throughout the years of their policy. Maybe we have in recent years came out with a new underwriting paper within their given state. If you are the agent of record, you can send that policy number to our underwriting team. The email there is on screen, and you could ask if they could potentially qualify for a rewrite. Now, they can't guarantee coverage via that email, but what the underwriter will tell you is if they do think it's worth your time to take a full application to have it go through underwriting, or they will tell you, no, based on their claims history, they are not going to pass. So, probably not worth your time to take an application. So, that is also available for you. And then regarding speed, we have spent the last couple of years really working to increase the rate in which our applications are able to decide in decision. So right now, 70% of the Medicare supplement policies or applications that come in via the e-application tool are able to auto decide within 120 seconds. So what does that mean for you? It is going to mean from the time in which your client signs the application and it hits our queue to be processed, Over 70% of the time, you will know within 2 minutes, is that policy going to be approved or declined? If it's approved, you will get an email indicating it's approved, and you'll have a copy of the temporary ID cards within that email. If it needs additional requirements fulfilled, it would go on to our underwriting team. And then those applications themselves, currently time service on them is on average less than 48 hours. So depending on what that open requirement may be. Now, cases that are open enrollment, meaning those people aging into Medicare, those will actually auto decide even quicker. So, a lot of those you'll know within probably 30 seconds that they have already been approved. So, that all makes you look great in front of your client. You will already have some coverage secured. You're not going to have to wonder, you don't have to call back in looking for a case status. The tool is going to do all of that for you when you do our e applications. And then technology. So a few enhancements we did make last year. We continue to try and make it easier for you to do MedSup and dental applications together. Your clients want both those products, so let's make it easy for you to do that. So last summer, we did make an enhancement in which when you are selling that MedSup and dental policy together, your client only needs to sign one time. Prior to that, because they are two separate policies, we were requiring two signatures, but changed that based on feedback. And we just knew we wanted to make it easier to do cross selling. So now only one client signature is necessary. Another enhancement that we made right before AEP this past fall was we did remove the requirement for agents to enter in prescription drug information on applications. So, this is hopefully saving you lots of time, making it easier for you so you're not having to collect all those and type in all the names. I often wonder, they must have a class when you go to pharmacy school on how to come up with drug names because many of them are very lengthy and hard to pronounce and spell. But you don't need to worry about it anymore. You don't need to enter them on e applications or paper applications. So that is saving you time. And then, last but not least, here is some improvements we have made along the way with respect to policy reporting. So you now have access within our agent tool, referred to as sales professional access, to actually view all of your policies by different search criteria. So you can actually look up digital versions of the policy output. You can see any writers, because this is available for all products, not just MedSup, writers that they maybe have, and you can really see how many inactive policies you have, any active policies you have. You can download your full book of business within this tool. So, for many years, people always had told me, I really love Mutual of Omaha, but I don't have access to my book of business. Well, that's not the case anymore. You do have full access to your book of business for active policies on Sales Professional Access. That was a great improvement that we had made early last year. So, very happy to share that here with you. And then going back to that exceptional broker experience, I mentioned the last item that we really worked on was some enhancements to our dental product. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what those are. So our dental product, we actually launched this product in market in 2017. So my gosh, we're going almost on 10 years practically with this product in market. There are two plans available, and it is a broad market product. So the issue ages for this are 19 to 99. It is guaranteed issue. There are two plans available. They are the preferred and the protection plan, and we'll talk about each of those here in just a moment. And then they are both zip code rated. So the dental plan, you can purchase that plan on its own, or it makes for a great cross-sell opportunity with Medicare Advantage plans, especially this year as plans maybe have decreased their benefits within the dental's realm. You can cross-sell this product with other MedSup carrier coverage, or of course, just tie it on to one of our MedSup policies and write the two of them together. So, with respect to the product design, I'll go through what each of these products cover and then I'll point out what were the enhancements that we made. So, there are two plans, as I mentioned, the preferred and the protection. The issue ages were 19 to 99. And the differences here with respect to the calendar year deductible are noted on screen. So, the preferred plan, You can see there's no deductible for those preventive services. And then for basic and major, it's a small $50 annual calendar year deductible. On the protection plan, it's simply just a $100 deductible for all services combined. For preventive and basic services, on the preferred plan, it's just 100% paid for preventive. And then on the protection plan, it is paid at 100%, but the client would have had to have met the deductible of $100. So once that $100 deductible is met, then the protection plan for preventive would pay at 100%. The big difference between the two plans is really here with respect to the basic services. So something like a filling or simple extraction. The preferred plan pays at 80%, and on the protection plan, that plan pays at 50% for basic services. And this screen here for major services was where we did make a quite significant change to the products themselves. So we had heard loud and clear that people did want day one coverage for major services. So last year we did release the fact that you now have major services are covered on day one for both plans. So there's no waiting period for things such as a crown, dentures, or bridges. So the plans, both of them pay at 20% on day one. And then after 12 full months of coverage, the plans do increase the co-insurance amount up to 50%. So that was a big win. It's been very popular in the market space. Um, but great addition, and I'm glad that we did listen to feedback from the agent base to make that change. The other thing that we did also change was we have increased the calendar year max benefit amounts. So prior to that, the only options were $1,000 or 1,500. So now you can actually choose on both plans either a 1,500, 3,000, or $5,000 calendar year max benefit amount. I will tell you, just based on pricing, the most popular option selected is that $5,000 amount. And I do have some rate examples here toward the end, and you will see the difference in pricing, which is what is making that option so popular. And then both of these plans, I hear great feedback on this when I'm out talking to agents. Is the fact that both of these plans do have a lifetime maximum benefit amount for implants. So this is a lifetime max benefit amount, but at least the plans do cover for them. And those amounts are going to be $3,000 on the preferred and $2,000 on the protection plan. Now, these dental plans are available in all states except for New York and Massachusetts. So we do have a national footprint available for this product portfolio. And then while you are looking at this map, and it might be a little bit unclear to see on screen, but underneath each state name are some numbers. And you're probably wondering, what do those numbers actually mean? So the numbers are reflecting back to you the number of in network dental provider locations within that given state. So, looking at Pennsylvania, for example, it looks like there's over, I can't tell if it's a 14 or a 16, but there's either like 14,000 in network dental provider locations that your client would be able to access care from. So, what does it mean by us working with a network? So, both of these plans are PPO coverage, and we are working with the DentaMax Plus Dental Network, which includes providers in the DentaMax, the United Concordia Dental, and the Connection Dental network of dentists. So, nationwide on that map that you saw, there are over 406,000 in network dental provider locations across the United States. So, very large network for your consumers to go to. Now, what's the benefit of using a plan that is powered by a dental network? Well, the dental network is just going to mean those dental providers have already agreed to a negotiated rate because they're part of that network. And that is going to then mean lower out of pocket costs for your clients. And depending on where they live and the service that they are getting done, those negotiated savings by using the network provider can range anywhere from 5 to 55%. So that is actually quite significant. The other thing that you are probably going to get asked right away is how do I know if my dentist is in network? So I definitely encourage you to jot this email address down or website down, sorry. That is going to be dentistforme.com. and then / Mutual of Omaha. So if you do there, it's very easy to use. Find an in-network dental provider within that web URL. So very, very simple. And then also because it is a PPO plan, that means there's also out-of-network coverage available with each of these plans. On the preferred plan, the charges are paid at the 80th percentile of the average cost in the area. Then the client would pay the difference back to the dental provider. And then on the protection plan, if they do happen to get out of network services, the amount that Mutual of Omaha would pay is limited to the in network discounted fee schedule, meaning the dentist could balance bill back the difference to the customer. And then the other great thing that I don't think a lot of carriers do offer back out is the fact that if you happen to write our MedSup and our dental product together, the client is going to receive a 15% discount on the dental premium. So that is a great savings for them and more reason why you should do them together. The e-application tool has made it easy for you to add the dental product in at the time of sale. It's quoting on every single MedSup app that you do. So I have agents, and when they are doing their e-application, they simply just say, "Hey, where are you going to get your dental coverage from? I need to ask you the question because it's here on my screen," which it is. And then you will be able to see the premiums for that and have that discussion. Hopefully, they say yes, they'll get that 15% discount. And now you have sold two policies for that individual. And then last but not least, regarding product design, we do offer an optional vision rider for the dental products. This is a reimbursement benefit that does pay up to $50 every calendar year for an eye exam. There's no waiting period on that. And then it also provides up to $150 every 2 calendar years for eyeglasses or contact lenses. And then, as promised, I said I would kind of share what the rates look like for this product. You will see that they are pretty competitive. I know they stack up pretty well within the marketplace. These are sample rates for zip codes in Missouri, and you can see in the highest sell for the preferred plan, which is the more expensive plan, monthly premiums for $5,000 annual max benefit, 6205. But if they've purchased it with the Medicare supplement and are going to get that 15% discount, that takes that rate down to 5275 or about $633 annually. On the protection plan, premiums for the highest sell amount are 2980. When you take the discount into effect, that changes it to 2533 per month or about $304 per year. So very, very competitive rates and great coverage. And this whole dental portfolio has been extremely popular. We've had a great year. We're starting this year off really, really great. And agents are just loving this as our year clients. And then I often hear from agents, there isn't any money to be made in selling dental, so I don't even bother with it. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. If you sold one dental application per week, and if you are on the lowest compensation schedule that we have, you would almost receive $1,000 a month in commissions. Now, I would love an extra $1,000 a month in commissions by selling a guaranteed issue product that your clients want anyway. So it does add up. You don't need to be worrisome of it. I mean, we've been selling millions and millions of dollars in dental. I very rarely get questions on it. The product works as designed. So definitely take a look, and I think you'll be really happy with the results if you do. All right. So now jumping from those EBE or exceptional broker experience items, let's go back to the mainstay here at Mutual of Omaha, which is our Medicare supplement portfolio. And I'll give you a few quick updates here. So, Medicare supplement, we underwrite our Medicare supplement portfolio under 5 different underwriting company names. Within any given state at any given time, we only have one new business underwriting company at a time. It does not mean that we don't have existing blocks of business that are potentially closed within a given state, but new business currently is being underwritten as this map is showing you. So in Pennsylvania, for instance, it's color coded that dark green, which means new business sales are underwritten by United of Omaha Life Insurance Company. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, so right there in the middle of the country. And you can see that's the lighter shade of orange. So here in Nebraska, new business sales are underwritten by Omaha Supplemental Insurance Company. Within each of those states, you will see the letters below the state name. That is going to be the plans that are available within the given state. Most of the states do offer AFG, high G, and N. And then the other item that you see in most of the states is going to be a number. Most of them are reflecting 12%. That is going to be the household discount percentage. And I will talk about that here in just a minute. The states that don't have a number below them, such as Florida or Alaska, that just simply means there's no discount available within those given states. So the 12% household discount, which is our most popular discount, as you saw on that map, it's to qualify, very, very easy definition. So the way your client would qualify for this 12% household discount on MedSup is one of two ways. One, are they married and do they live with their spouse? If yes, they qualify. No, that spouse does not need to be of Medicare age. That spouse does not need to have a Medicare supplement policy with us. The fact that they are married and living together, that qualifies them. The other way that they can qualify is have they lived with another adult who is at least age 60 or older for the last year. If that is the case, they would also qualify for the 12% household discount. So, pretty liberal definition. I think we find that the majority of individuals do qualify for that 12% household discount based on those requirements. And then because it's MedSup and there's always different exclusions and state specific items, there are a few states that do have different household discount parameters around them. In North Dakota, the discount is 10%, but it operates the same as the 12. It's just the number discount that is different. We do have 4 states that have a 7% household discount. So in Maine, New Jersey, Oklahoma, and Washington, the way the household discount works there is that 2 individuals in the household do have to have a Medicare supplement policy with Mutual of Omaha or one of our affiliates. So 2 people to get that 7%. And then I mentioned like Florida and Alaska, but there are a handful of other states that have no discount available at all. And those are listed there on screen for you. All right. Changing gears here just a little bit, I want to talk about value adds. So, consumers really want to know that they're getting value out of the things that they purchased. And we have recognized that. And for quite a number of years now, we offer back to consumers who purchase our MedSup products things that we refer to as value adds. So these are giving your clients some extras that come available to them with their Medicare supplement policy at no additional cost to them, with one exception. And I'll talk about that in just one moment here. So, what are these things that am referring to? So the first one is IMED, and IMED is our vision discount program. This vision discount program is providing back to your clients low cost eye exams. They can get discounts on frames and lenses. And all they need to do is go to a participating IMED provider network, and they can then get these discounts available to them. The next one that we have is a value add for hearing health services, and this is offered through Amplifon. So it does provide to your clients discounts on hearing tests and diagnostic services. They will help them get their hearing aids that they need, and then some follow up care. And then they also get 2 years of batteries or a charging station as this value add benefit. Next up is AlloCare. So AlloCare is a leading provider of advanced voice activated in-home medical alert and communication systems. So once your client buys that meds up with us, they have access to AlloCare and they are able to receive discounts on hardware costs and monitoring services. Next up, to help them with their fitness goals, it is discounts on Garmin wearables. So they are able to get a 20% discount on those. And then next is our gym membership program, which is available at no charge to them for the Mutually Well app. So when they download the application, they have access to walking plans, healthy living articles, recipes, guides, relaxation tips. It also offers to them discounts on things like acupuncture, massage therapy, and nutrition programs. The Mutually Well benefit is also the house for our optional gym membership. So we do offer a gym membership, but it does cost $29.99 per month plus tax. If they agree to participate within the optional gym membership program, they have access to over 10,000 fitness locations nationwide. They can stop and start that gym membership at any time with no fees. They can go to one gym one day and another in network gym the next day if they want, if they have a different friend group that they meet up with. They can stop and start those memberships at any time. And as part of this optional gym membership, they also have access to over 30,000 live and on demand classes through Burn Along. So that is also available to them. And then this is new. So this is our latest and greatest value add, which just launched this month, and it is a new prescription drug savings program that is offered by Script Save Well RX. So this new program can help your policyholder save up to 80% on brand name and generic drugs at over 60,000 pharmacies nationwide. So really what they need to do is they would download the mobile application tool to their smart device, and then they can kind of search for their medications that they're taking. And then the app will provide back to them where can they get the best pricing for that medication near them. And they can then get that prescription fulfilled at that pharmacy. So please note, this is not insurance. It's not available in New York, and they would have to decide, do they want to access and have that prescription fulfilled via the script save well rx, or do they want to have the drug go against their part D program? Can't do both, so it's one or the other. And then last but not least, we do offer a few additional mutual perks. They can get coupons. We have a website for all of these. So just different extras that they can get with us, things like mortgage and reverse mortgage services, coupons and discounts for local restaurants and retailers within their area, sleep support, you name it. The website has a whole different array of programs and discounts available to them. Now, regarding talking about these extra value adds that they do get, most of these can be talked about pre-sale. So Mutually Well, IMED, and Apple Fawn, unless you're in one of these states listed here, you can talk about them pre-sale, meaning before you take the application. AlloCare, Garmin, Script Save, WellRx, in the mutual perks, you cannot talk about pre-sale. So just note the program requirements. The states are subject to change, but really these are just added things coming with the policy that clients should be happy to have and are able to utilize. All right, last slides here. Let's talk about the rewards and programs that we have available to you, the writing agent, when you do write MedSup and Dental Business with Mutual of Omaha. So first up is our MedSup Broker Bonus Program. This program launched January 1st and will run through March 31st. And what this offers back to you is the additional opportunity to earn some additional cash for apps. So the program does pay $150 on fully underwritten apps. It pays $30 on open enrollment apps. And in order to qualify, you have to have at least 5 or more issued Medicare supplement apps within a given month. Once you hit that criteria, then the program pays. Now, there's a few states that we cannot vary compensation based on underwriting type. And in those states, we just pay a flat $40 cash per app, regardless of the application type. There's no limit to how much you can earn with this program. I have agents that earn thousands of dollars with this program each quarter. So it definitely is worth your while to make sure that you're hitting that 5 app per month threshold. The other program available to you, and this is available for MedSup and Dental, is our marketing credits program. So the marketing credits program is a way in which you can earn marketing credits that then go to your bank, and your bank is accumulated by when you write MedSup and dental apps. So any given month, you do need to have at least 7 or more MedSup plus dental apps combined. Once you do that, we take the annualized new business premium for those applications that issued, and then you get 1% as your marketing credits. So you can earn as many credits as possible. And then when you're ready to redeem, all you need to do is submit qualifying receipts, and then we will redeem you the cash available in your bank. So, what are qualifying receipts? Well, the most popular is you bought leads, and we would then reimburse you for the amount that you have in your bank. Maybe you paid postage for a mailing. Maybe you hosted a educational lunch and learn or something along those lines, and you had a room rental fee. We would reimburse you for those business growing expenses through the marketing credits program. So very unique. I don't know of any other carrier that offers such a thing out in the industry. And then from a marketing perspective, we do have some great new tools here available for you. The first is our social media posts. So we have a brand new social media hub within our agent portal. Once you go in there, we have content available for you to post on social media for all of the products that Mutual of Omaha offers on the individual side. But we've made it really easy for you. All you need to do, the two here on the right are actually sample posts. So all you need to do, go to the social media post, copy the existing image and text within the social media hub on SPA, and then you copy it and then go to your social media paste and paste it in. You're done. It's an approved and compliant post that you don't need to worry about. So, free marketing really for you to maybe, if it's a slower time, start promoting some dental. Go out there, search what you can find with respect to social media posts for dental, and see what you can get out there and make a name for yourself in social media realm. The other new things that we have available to you are our personalized URLs. Each of you here with a writing number with Mutual of Omaha does have a personalized URL for both MedSup and dental. It's very easy to find. I'll show you where you can access yours. But if you do direct these URLs to a client or you have them on your website, if someone does happen to purchase by using one of those URLs, you are paid compensation, just like you had taken that application face to face. So where do you find these? These are located within the e-application tool for MedSup and Dental, so within the Senior Health storefront. Once you log in, this is the page that you see. And you can see right here, you would get your links by clicking this button that says CF eApp links. When you click that, a pop-up box is going to come up. And then you do have your own unique personalized URL for both MedSup and for dental. So you would just copy it and paste it however you need to use it. So if it's super user friendly. And then, of course, we do have a whole realm of marketing materials within our agent portal, sales professional access for you to take a look at in order if need be. So definitely check that out. And then closing up here before we wrap up, I do want to point out we have an amazing sales support team. They are there to help you with any pre sale question that you may have. They truly are experts. They are passionate about what they do and want to ensure that they are providing that timely service to you. So if you do ever have questions, you are definitely welcome to give them a call or send them an email, and they are very prompt with their response, and definitely look forward to helping you all out. So make sure you have that number jotted down as well as the email address, which is just simply sales.support@mutualofomaha.com. And then closing up here today, I'll save the best for last. But another reason to take a look at Mutual of Omaha for your MedSup and dental needs is we are one of the few carriers left that does offer for incentive travel to reward you for the amazing year that you have. So this year just kicked off here January 1st. You are earning credits to join us in the spring of 2026 in Rome, Italy. We are known as having the best trips throughout the industry. They truly are world class. It's your opportunity to meet with other agents like yourself, opportunity to meet with home office leadership, not only from the sales team, but from our underwriting and operations area. and really explore the cities that we pick. And we just do an amazing job on these. So, in order to qualify, requirements here are 250,000 incentive credits that are earned throughout the year. You earn them dollar for dollar on MedSup and dental production, and affiliate and internet conversions earn half credit. So, we are getting ready now. We are taking a group of about 85 agents to Dublin, Ireland here in March. They qualified in 2024 for that trip. So, right around the corner on that one. But we're right here at the start of the year. So, definitely hope to see many of you in Rome next spring. So, with that, I do want to personally thank all of you for taking time out of your busy weekend day. Um, we definitely appreciate the partnership and business that you send our way. We know it's very competitive out there, but as I mentioned and started this presentation, Mutual of Omaha, been here for a very long time. We are in it for the long run, and we definitely appreciate the partnership with URL and all of you. So thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Christy. Really great presentation. I even learned a thing or two. And we had a great audience today, good numbers. I like to see we don't have any questions, so that just means you did a phenomenal job. And thank you so much for joining us. We too appreciate the partnership, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to be here and educate us.
All right. Well, if questions do come, Christy, you know how to reach me. Otherwise, everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.